Hey everybody, it's your boy John 64, and this is gonna be the first tech video that I do on this channel. So, I collect Apple products, right? You saw that video. So right after I posted that video, I acquired this from one of my team members. This is an iMac G3 from 1999, and this thing is actually in perfectly working order. The only thing that I want to do, which is going to be in this video, is I want to restore this to the same condition that it was when it came out. But I also want this to be fully upgraded as far as the operating system and optimizing all of it is. So this is a slot loader G3, again from 1999. This is the graphite color. I'll be showing you guys some more footage of this. I'm gonna move this to my desk, and I just borrowed my neighbor's Power Mac G5 for the purposes of trying to get the iMac G3 to install macOS 10.3 Panther or macOS 10.4 Tiger. I had the Tiger installed discs, but I found out one of them has a crack and is unreadable. And I do have a Power Mac G5 there, but I don't have the power cord, and actually this one is not in working order right now. This is another project I'm gonna have to work on. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and set all this stuff up. I'm gonna put like I said, I'm gonna put this iMac on the desk, and what I'm gonna do is a thing called target disk mode, which lets me use this as a hard drive, and I'm gonna have macOS on the G5 install Tiger or Panther onto this iMac G3. So yeah, without any more rambling and all this technical stuff, let's go ahead and move this thing to the desk, and yeah, let's set this thing up. Alright, we're gonna have to move some stuff off this desk, so let's just yeet all of this. Gotta unplug the MacBook. I'll just throw this on my bed for now, and put my Joule over there. So now we have a spot for my iMac G3 to sit, because this thing is huge. Remember, it's a CRT based computer. So yeah, I have plenty of room for the machine and a keyboard and mouse. So with any kind of CRT, you want to be very careful with them, because CRTs are actually extremely dangerous things. Even trained professionals like TV repair people and stuff like that don't even like you know, messing with CRTs because they're so dangerous. I just got the power cable for the iMac G3 out. Now let's move the actual computer. iMac G3s have a handle on top. You guys will see it when I oh my god, this thing is really heavy. Look how big this thing is. Ugh. Okay, cool. So now it's chilling on my desk. What a wonderful sight. So, the iMac G3 and the Power Mac G5, and then that one's my G5. I can't wait to get that working. That'll be a future video, hopefully. I might just straight up buy another one, because this one has just so many issues. It's missing the hard drive, which by extension it means it's missing the operating system. It's very hard to find the original discs. These are based on what's called PowerPC architecture, so they don't boot from USB and all that kind of stuff. It's got a whole bunch of issues that are preventing me from getting this to work. Like I said, my neighbor was awesome enough to lend me his G5, because the only way to restore a PowerPC computer is by using another PowerPC computer or the original disk that came with the system. So yeah. Also, I am not going to be able to screen record the iMac or the Power Mac. I will probably set up a camera angle or something just showing the actual displays, because I can't do that via software. I don't have a capture card for that kind of stuff or anything like that. So yeah, so let's go ahead and actually repair this thing. And already I almost forgot, first things first, I'm gonna wanna, so this is not a tutorial, so I'm gonna wanna connect the FireWire cable to both the G5 and the iMac G3. I'm gonna do that off camera because it doesn't really make sense for me to fiddle with it. I'm also going to need another keyboard and mouse. I totally forgot about that. Alright, cool. Everything is hooked up, and this is the setup. iMac G3, keyboard for the iMac G3. We have one mouse, so I'm gonna have to switch it between systems. And this is the keyboard that I'll be using for the iMac G5. So let's go ahead and warm this bad boy up. Love that retro, beautiful Apple chime. Come on, let's get it. Let's get some signal. I've never used his computer in my setup, so in the meantime, oh, okay, it's on. There we go. Cool. It's looking mighty ugly though. And I'm gonna go ahead and power on the iMac G3 while holding the T button, the T key on the keyboard, to force it to enter in target disk mode. There we go. It is now in target disk mode, and it is ready for me to perform maintenance on the hard drive with another computer. I already have them connected via FireWire, so I will come back to when I have this installing, because I don't know how long this will all take. See you guys in a couple minutes. Alright, so update. The target disk mode thing that I was trying worked, but I couldn't get the operating system to install because so the G5 is running Mac OS 10.5.2 Leopard. Excuse me, 10.5.8. Still Leopard though. And so this iMac G3 is running Mac OS 9, which is considered Mac OS Classic. And anything before 10.5 Leopard is considered also Classic. So I'm trying to get it to run 10.4 Tiger. But 10.4 supports Classic, and I can't open the installer on the iMac, on the Power Mac G5. So what I'm doing now is I reversed the machines. I just straight up booted the iMac G3, and I have the Power Mac G5 in target disk mode to see if I can pull the installer from that. So let's see what happens. Okay, so update time. I was having issues with my neighbor's Power Mac. I downloaded Tiger and all of this. It wasn't working the way that I wanted to. I have the iMac G3 in FireWire mode and target disk mode, excuse me, and that side was fine. But 10.5 won't allow me to install an older version because the Classic environment is not supported anymore. Go figure. So I was thinking of what I could do, and I totally forgot use a disk. And ironically enough, I'm having an issue with my neighbor's Power Mac G5 where it's not booting anymore into the operating system. It's just staying on the Apple logo screen for forever, as long as I leave it on. So I told him, I was like, yo, something just happened to your Power Mac. He's like, okay, it's not really the end of the world. And then he sent me back with an OS Tiger disk, which I meant to show you guys, but it's not the end of the world. It's just a burned disk with OS Tiger on it. So I still have the iMac G3 in target disk mode, and I have the OS X installer in front of me, OS 10 installer, excuse me, in front of me, running on the Power Mac G5. I'm gonna have to run this twice. I'm gonna have to run it on the iMac G3 so that obviously it can run Mac OS 10, and then again on the Power Mac G5 so that we have a working operating system on it. I'm not gonna show the entire install process, as that's gonna take at least 20 minutes to a half hour, depending on, I don't know how fast it decides to do it. So I'm gonna just show you guys when the iMac G3 is running Mac OS 10. And really quick, here we go before we install iMac G3 in target disk mode, and then we have the OS X installer, OS 10, darn it, the OS 10 installer right here, and I'm ready to install pretty much. So yeah, I have to choose a whole bunch of options, so I'll do this off camera and I'll come back to you in a bit. Okay, so the iMac G3 is finished installing OS 10. I'm gonna have it start up for the first time. Yes, okay, so far so good. We have the new Apple logo, and while that's doing it, I'm going to be installing it on the Power Mac G5 for my neighbor. Come on, let's get the little spinny thing. Oh, we got the spinning wheel. Okay, hold on. I think we have a working I think it's working. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It's installing. I'm so hyped. I mean, it's running, it's starting. By the way, excuse the flicker. It's actually the screen. This is not this is not happening in person. This is what happens when you record screens with a different refresh rate as your frame rate, so. Oh god, do you hear that? That's the disk drive on the G5 starting up. Checking your installation DVD. No, we can skip that. We know it works. Oh. This is so retro. Yes, 10.4 Tiger, let's go! Let's get it! Before you begin, okay, I'm gonna have to click a whole bunch of stuff. I'm gonna have to unplug this. My phone just went off. I'm just gonna have to unplug this keyboard because it has the mouse and plug it into the iMac G3. I don't need the mouse right now on the G5 anyway, so. That's telling me something about my keyboard. It's not really relevant right now. Before you begin, press the key immediately to the right of the shift key on the left side of the external keyboard. That would be that. Oh snap, wrong keyboard, my bad, I'm dumb. Okay, well, I'm gonna set this up and I'm gonna show you guys when it's running. Okay, so there's no issue so far that I can tell, but I just wanted to show you guys the boot menu. I have the iMac G3 boot and OS X. This volume is actually a USB flash drive that I had plugged in. I believe I mentioned this earlier. I'm losing my train of thought. This is running macOS 9.2.1. This is macOS Classic, and this is macOS 10. So this is the newer operating system. This is the older operating system. My end goal is to have both of these operating systems on one drive because these Macs can dual boot macOS 9 and macOS 10.4. But I think I don't need macOS 9 considering 10.4 supports classic environment. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and continue on again with macOS 10. I will see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, once again I apologize for the flicker, but we are done setting up the computer. Gonna hit that nice done button. macOS is still installing on the Power Mac G5 right now. So here's what we're working with. Okay, we have a wallpaper. Okay, we got the menu bar, and we have a dock. Okay, cool. And immediately Finder opens up. So it looks like we have a 100% working system. I'm gonna go ahead and try and connect this to the net, or at least to my network, see if it can at least get its updates and stuff. So yeah. Yes, Flurry, one of the most retro Apple screensavers. So as you guys can see, I got this thing running macOS 10. This is running 10.4 Tiger, and it does have macOS Classic support built in, so I don't need to install macOS 9 on another partition. But for safe measure, I kept it on the USB, and I dedicated this USB to the iMac anyway. So if I ever need to run macOS 9 directly, I can just hold Option at boot and boot straight from the USB. And then I threw an Ethernet cable in there just for now, just so I can see if there's any like software updates that, like, I don't know, who knows, maybe some servers aren't down. But yeah, there we go. I'm gonna just turn the screen off, kill that flicker. But yeah, look at that thing, it's so cute. So there you guys go. I just restored the iMac G3 to perform as best as it can in a retrospective kind of thing. This was a totally random vlog, so I'm sorry for all the like terrible camera angles and the flickering screens. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.